Well, good morning from the Alpine guy out here in Idaho. Supposed to warm back up again today to about 45 degrees, and we're doing a little bit more work and thoughts on this new queen bed mattress installation. And so we've trimmed down both sides of the original platform, and we've got about 6.5 inches on each side. So we're going to put some 6-inch shelves on each side of the bed for a nightstand thing, and I think that'll come out pretty nice. I looked at the original hinges that they have on here, and before I put the mattress on, I may go up to Home Depot in a day or two here and get a different hinge strip and put across. Although this one is adequate, there's really nothing wrong with it. You know, it's not like we're lifting this thing up and down 100 times a day. And I had discussed that maybe I was going to replace these hydraulic lifts, but when I got them off, I found out that they're actually 80 pounds each, so that's 160 pounds of lift capacity. So I see no reason to replace those. We're going to keep those on, and if I find out later that I need a stronger lift with some higher poundage, to make one in 100, I think, and maybe 120, it'll be easy enough to replace. But for right now, we'll use the existing ones. We've got those installed, and we're waiting on some white HDPE strips that we're going to use to lay under these wheels when this bed rolls in and out. The indentations that you see in the carpet, this is after 8 years of use. And if I come down here and take my hand and rub on this for a minute, this will pretty much go away, and as you can see. And so we've not torn the carpet in 8 years, so that's pretty good, but we're pretty careful with things. But I'm pretty confident the HDPE, instead of using the UHMW black that I have, we're going to put two strips of HDPE, probably about 6 inches wide, and I'm guessing about 24 to 30 inches. And they won't be down on the floor all the time, so it won't be a tripping hazard. We'll only use those when we're going to bring the slide in, and then once the slide has been extended back out, we'll just simply pick them up, put them out of the way, and that'll prevent us from damaging the carpet. And I don't need to do any modification to these existing rollers. Also, right now, I've just temporarily set the headboard up here. I've not decided if I'm going to remount this headboard. The wife likes it. It matters not to me, but I'll satisfy her. But we'll mount that back in here because it was only installed with about 4 brad nails that had pulled off, so there wasn't anything holding it. All it's holding up right now is it's sitting on the platform, and then with a mattress shoved in there, it's not going to go anywhere, but we'll attach it somehow. And the one thing that I'm doing a little bit of research on right now is on black mold underneath mattresses. As you can see, there is no mold on this platform. There never has been. But we're pretty particular about how we maintain the Alpine. We don't live in high humidity areas like some of the folks do. And so we've never had, knock on wood, an issue with black mold anywhere inside the Alpine. But right now I'm looking at an underlayment. One of them I'm looking at is the Den Mat, and there's a couple of others. And basically it's a fiber type product, and comes in 39-inch widths. And if I order that to lay underneath before we put the queen bed mattress down, it looks like that's about $120 to lay that down. So I'm going to give that some consideration, do a little more reading about it, and see what I think. But we have had 0 mold issues underneath our mattress. But then again, we don't live in high humidity areas like some of you folks do. But we'll get back on what I decide with that. I think we're really going to like how much more room that we have on the sides of the bed here, going from a king to a queen. We're only giving up 5 inches on each side, so, you know, as far as a sleeping area. And neither of us are overly plump in size, so that's not an issue either. But more on that. Right now we got to get back to a more pressing project, and the parts for the wife's LG dryer arrived late last night, so we're going to take the dryer apart and hopefully fix that for about 39 bucks. That's a pretty easy repair, and then we can get back out here doing some projects on the Alpine. Have a great day. We'll get back with you folks later, and hopefully you find the info that I give you interesting.